Right, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to first time in a long time anyway, one of my Vietnam live vlogs. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I don't know, last time was September when I was in that the Rising Dragon Hotel. That's been a while. So, just felt like going live, just for the crack, like, because it's December, why not? And it's been a long time. I have made a Vietnam vlog last week, but I just haven't had the time to edit it. I kind of want to do that one, and I'm not sure where I did it. Maybe it was here, or maybe it was on the rooftop upstairs. And yeah, that's just something I've been doing. For tonight, we've got our tiger can, which is not the worst thing to do. We have the speakers, which are nice. They're a pretty cool thing to have. We've got the new phone, which got cracked today. Literally first. Phones are getting worse by the week. Like, come on. You've invented this amazing supercomputer that doesn't even last a week. Like, it's not really that great. And eh, what else? Oh, yeah, it is December. So we have the Christmas tree. That's great. I've got very excited with Christmas lately. I think it's just the fact that it's Vietnam and there's no build. Like, I absolutely cannot stand the Irish build up to Christmas because it's just so long, it's so drawn out, and almost comically commercial. No, that's not to say Vietnam doesn't have that. It gets quite commercial, especially from the Korean places. The Lottie Tower in Hanoi had Christmas stuff up in the end of November, and it was very much a ploy to get people to buy things. And it's like, come on. Christmas doesn't, it's not even a thing in Vietnam. Why would you want to make it a thing in Vietnam? So, yeah, that's pretty much my handling of things at the moment. I've also got the Advent calendar. Might as well get that while I'm out of here. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the Advent calendar. Not a bad thing to get for Christmas. Trying to explain how an Advent calendar works to the Vietnamese is really something else. I showed this to the students in my private lesson. There's no way I'd bring this to a public class. And pretty much just had the doors open like this. Uh, five. Yeah, there we go. 6, 7, 8. One. What is it? Today's the 9th. Okay, so we got the 9 doors open. And so I had it like this. I asked the students, what do you think this is? And what do you think this means? And they kept thinking of the picture. They kept going, oh, it's Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. It must be Santa Claus. And it's like, no. Well, it is Christmas themed, but that's not exactly what this is about. And I was like, can you guess what the numbers mean? Like at the time it was Sunday, so the 8th. It's like, okay, we're on number 8. What's the date today? It's like, it's the 8th. Yeah, yes. So what is this? And they basically just couldn't grasp the fact that there's a special calendar for Christmas. And what made their minds even more blown was the fact that there was chocolate in it. They were like, teacher, why don't you just eat all the chocolate? It's like, no, no, no. This calendar is designed to teach people like the value of patience, and you have one chocolate every day until Christmas Day, and then that's how it is, really. But of course, like by the time I'd explained that, one of the students opened up number 11, so they just ate the chocolate anyway. I don't think they understand the value of. Well, I mean, you'd think the Vietnamese would understand the value of patience given the history, but yeah, they were like, "Why don't you just eat all the chocolate at once?" And I know, I guess some Irish. I know a lot of Irish kids Stuart Rippey Jones comes to mind. He was someone who always ate his candy, like he ate his chocolate on Christmas. He just ate all of them at once. Maybe I'm just a patient person. I'm well known for putting up with a lot of like crap, basically. But yeah, they don't really get advent calendars. It's a nice little picture, though. That's not a bad thing to do. Ah, yeah. So, what's the story again? So, speaking tests are on at the moment, and they're an absolute pain. I completely forgot that speaking tests are really stressful situations where you have to deal with so much noisy students and so much just idiocy. Like there was a kid who's like, okay, what's this nationality? And I showed a picture of the American flag. He says, oh, what's nationality? Oh, it's flag Vietnam. It's like, no. How is the American flag the same as the Vietnamese flag? Come on, think basically. Don't just parrot off things you've known. But yeah, first day of speaking test, it was a bit of a nightmare. The morning classes especially were pretty rough because we have the like just very noisy students and you just can't get them to calm down. I was being this might be hard to explain to the Irish people, but I was in a real hard ass. I was fucking like, get that. I was like, get out, quiet. Be very quiet, please. It is just wrecking my head. Like anytime a student is noisy, I just flip the lid. It's something I can't stand. I still haven't seen A Quiet Place, but I feel like that's my ideal horror movie because it's a very noisy country, and it's hard for Irish people to grasp that, I guess, initially, that it is so noisy. Uh, it's just so noisy. And I try really hard to be patient, but if you're constantly just blah blah blah, 60 students going blah 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 is enough to make anyone just wear their patience. So yeah, not much. After that, the afternoon got more into a bit of a rhythm. The wonderful TA Hang, she's very, I guess, disciplined. She'll discipline the students very well, and because they are a crazy class, so she disciplines them very well. And that went off a bit better than just me controlling like an entire 60 student class. That's just not going to work out well for you. So I tried my best, but you need a TA for a speaking assessment. And Hang was fantastic. Um, just give me the speaking papers. That's all I really did. So yeah, it's been a mad day. And then coconut coffee didn't exactly help things. I was in a bit of a dream state during the final bits where I actually sat down and just had to take a breather because I was speaking all the time. It's hard to speak like just constantly, constant speaking hours and hours every day. It's not really good for the vocals, but yeah, that's how it is. So what else did I do? Like that's just today. The rest of the week is going to be all speaking tests as well, and I don't know how tomorrow's going to go because that's Kindong and it's got two classes a week. So maybe I'll be able to get away with doing as many students as I can. Maybe not. Maybe it'll all go down the toilet, but I'm going to try. Uh, I think my biggest weakness as a teacher in Hanoi, especially, is that I care too much. I try so hard to get the most out of them, and I've heard stories where it's just student teachers will sit back with a coffee during a project and just chill out and read a book. I'm not that kind of teacher as much as I want to be. I'm just laser focused on just discipline, making sure the class is okay, making sure everything they write is fine. I don't really like students getting left behind, with the exception of the window lickers, because there are window lickers. But even then, I try to get them to not be as annoying as usual because I mean there was one instance where he climbed up on a table and tried to turn on one of the overhead fans and that just didn't work out. It was just Come on, like you're the only person that wants the fan on. The other 59 students need to. It's cold in Hanoi at the moment, and you're going to turn on the fan and piss off the other 59 students, maybe 61 students. And then he gets into a big fit and he throws everything out of the door. It's like, oh, come on. Come on now. That's not how it works. Maybe I should share this with the Facebook group because it's been a while since I've done one of these. Let's give this a share. Oh, wait, no. Because I want to talk about Saigon, because Saigon was an especially fun time, actually. I'll get around to that in a minute. Yeah. But what have I been doing lately? I guess I watched Terminator Dark Fate. I'm still pissed off by the beginning of that film, but the rest of it's okay, I guess. A lot of people are slowly kind of changing my opinion on it. Maybe it's not that great, but so what? So what if it's not a great film? I enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah, they should have cut out the first 5 minutes. They really should have completely rewritten that part of the film. There's no reason for Arnie to be in the film. There's no reason for John Connor to. Spoiler alert for the few people that have seen the film, but there's no reason for the beginning. I'm assuming this is Tig has joined in because I see a number 2 on the friends list. We'll see how that goes. We're having me cans. But I haven't done a live in a while, so I thought I may as well send a link. That's why. That's basically why I've submitted that link, just because it's been 3 months. I've been in the Rising Dragon Hotel the last time. Jesus, do I need to get a donation button or something so you can send the money? Maybe this is how I make my money in Vietnam. That's how it is. Speaking of making money in Vietnam, I get paid tomorrow, so that's going to be a good 40 million. 40 million dong in the kitty. And problems with these lads are cropping up. They've changed their payment system, so I'm only getting paid. I'm getting paid like a tenner less every day, which may not sound like much, but it is. It builds up, and then you may as well just go to a different company. There we go. Speakers are off. There we go. So where's this tree? I keep showing this tree. There it is, the tree. There we go. I mean, getting this from Kim Zhang was a good investment. Ooh, fuck, the tree's falling over. I wonder how Freya gets on with these trees, because I know Freya is the ultimate Christmas woman. And if this tree fell, it would not work nearly as much as I thought. There we go. There we go. There's the room type for the missus to show up into this pile of muck. If there was one. If there was one, if there isn't. And yeah, Saigon was pretty good. I want to go to Saigon again in a few weeks now because of that. It was a lot of fun. But then I've got Tet Holiday. Phu Quoc's happening, which is going to be fun. I'm going to be Phu Quoc in. Have you not got a cleaner? No, I'm not like Kean, who's dependent on cleaners. I clean up my room myself. I do the laundry myself. I do the bins myself, and I wash the dishes myself. I'm very much independent man who need no woman to clean my house. I don't need these. I don't need women. I don't need women in my life, Taig. When I can clean my own room with blackjack and hookers. So I wonder what. That's how it is. No cleaner. No nothing. No nothing. What I do have is an invite to some session of a Christmas party that's happening tomorrow. Yeah, 10th of December, 6:30, Dick Vong. It looks like a fancy party, but I'm like, I need to bring someone. So let's see. I'll bring one of those lovely wives, a future wife type. I'll bring a future wife. It could either be good or it could be terrible. And that's it. Jeez. Didn't even know I was subscribed onto this. Maybe I should share this video around a bit. Oh yeah, I do have. The can of Eli is still here. Here it is. The old school cans. I know that the Hanoi can and the Saigon can have had a rebrand, but this is the original one, and this is the original one. I'm gonna bring this home, or I'm gonna film these in super slow mo, like the GoldenEye title sequence, where just like. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. And then, of course, this bad boy, the Advent calendar. Showed this earlier. That's how it is. I still have my Saigon stamp as well. I can't wait to use those. And this is like the remains of the chicken and chips I just had there. 45k. Not a bad offer. But now I'm out of Tiger, so that's a waste. There's no good night happening. Hang on, what else do I have? Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Here's something I need to get you back. This thing needs to go back to your house. It's very warm, but I'm gonna have to invest in a better hoodie than the one I'm wearing. This thing is great. Grey hoodies have always been my signature clothing in Ireland. That's fun to see. It'll come back, bye. It'll come back. Yeah. But there we go. This is the real hoodie, the Bet 365 hoodie. It smelled so badly of smoke last Saturday that I had to just get a wash. Exploding Jugs be ahoy! Interesting. What's my plan on Wednesday? Because dun, 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 the hang saying I will come back. Oh wait, what? Oh, Hang's going back to Ho Chi Minh City on Wednesday. So that sucks. Oh, boo. Boo. He's only here for 3 days, so I guess not. Exploding Jux be ahoy. Possibly. That might be the only option. Yes, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think so, because speaking tests are easy. They're relatively easy, but they're so painful. They take so long. They're burning through my ears. Just, what's your name? My name is blah 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 blah. So I probably would like some Beahoys at Exploding Jugs. Yeah, go on. We'll do Exploding Jugs Beahoy. Yeah, that'll do. Nothing else to report, really. It's just a quick live session that's already hit the 20-minute mark. I can't believe that. It only feels like I've been on this for about 2 minutes. So I'll leave it at that. All I need to know is that I'm going to Phuket in 2 weeks. Apparently, my family have set up the Christmas tree. It would be nice if I could add photos to this thing, because I do like adding weird and wonderful photos. Like, imagine adding the family have set up a Christmas tree. Ah well. Anyway, we'll be off. We'll be off for the live for the moment. Usually I make them longer, but short and steady. And one time we'll see you there. So long for now.